Right, welcome back. Last time, we actually managed to get a treaty port over here in India. And, yeah, this province. I plan on integrating the African provinces fully, because, well, same continent, and it shouldn't be that hard to get all this. As long as I do it properly. Though that will take time. Additionally, I managed to get all the Swahili provinces under my control. Although most of it was because of the efforts of random West African countries, abusing the European stupidity when it comes to naval logistics. Currently I'm dealing with a war, as Ethiopia decided to take advantage of the weakness of the Mamluks. So, I'm helping. In fact, I'm doing most of the heavy lifting when it comes to the war score. Yeah, I'm the most advanced country in the world, basically, so... military technology is my forte at the moment. As a result, I can basically beat up everyone on the continent, so long as they don't put in, like, double the numbers. First, if that happens... Okay, province besieged. Now for one of the largest armies I've fought in a while. I believe reinforcements are trying... No, it doesn't look like it. Equivalent on fire. Roll. Differences in damages are stupendous. And they're coming in for more. Oh. Oh. Yeah, the main problem is sheer quantity of enemies. If there's too many of them, things start to get troublesome. I may need a retreat. Although I think the reason why all the armies are up here is because they've been routed from, well, over down here, because they've been routed up here. Yeah, I don't see any troops up here. They've all come down here in an attempt to get to a less defended area. Oh yeah, I better leave. I promise I can't retreat to the 11th for a couple days. Yeah, with that battle fire roll, I better retreat. Back here would ensure that no one can do anything about it, so... Or, well, what I mean specifically, it ensures that no one can try to attack. Lost at sea. Lovely. No one will be able to attack after it's done retreating. At the very least, it's certainly helping my finances. Yay, that's army maintenance. Alright, I'm heading back up north. I need to see this. Okay. Is it just Vagina? Do they at least have mill access anywhere that's necessary? Voodoo has access through England and Portugal. Alright. Let's get rid of you. I'm in a good position to do that, so... It wants to hit 99% war score if the AI doesn't quit. I get 11 prestige. Couldn't you have asked for cash too? Went through all that effort. No cash. Alright. This may take some time, which is why I'm also going to leave my troops in the treaty port for a little while so they can recover. Alright, they're over here now. You know, this fort would actually be pretty good for keeping things under control. At the very least, we'll make... Yeah, I might actually take 2 provinces. This one, because it's going to help protect me from incursion, so at least we'll have the time to respond and get to the treaty port before anyone starts trying to siege it down. Yeah, so extra fortifications. That, and also that one up here, in order to absolutely ensure they already fulfill the requirements for global trade. That's pretty important. Although I probably should check on the Indonesian province. Yeah, I should do that. I do wonder how costly it will be to get everything I need. Good roll wins the day again. That and sheer quantity. Sheer numbers also tends to help quite a bit with that. Yeah, I didn't capture any ships. It's a bit sad. Right. Alright. Another few days to be able to check the peace deal interface. Alright. So, you would be willing to give up these 2. Revoke your core on my treaty port. How about war reparations? And that's literally all you're going to accept. Okay, I'm fine with that though. Or Rissa. Which is this 1 province minor. Okay. And here it's just, of course, the country I just took it from, and a country that doesn't exist at the moment. So, it's all fine. The cogs don't have any damages, so let's just move the ship into port here, and then bring these troops back home. Yeah, I've shifted mainly from land tax to property tax. Oh. More options means that my taxation is more efficient simply because it tries to pick the best option. It's quite nice to have. Right, so it's the first time in a while that I have well over 1,000 ducats. So let's actually take a look and see. I'm going to design a new project. Capital infrastructure. Build to rank 3 with 2 extra units. I can actually afford it. Good. That's the first thing I needed to know. Wow, okay, my urban population has exploded here. Well, I wasn't looking. Any particular reason for that? Wow, okay, urban library, yeah. Okay, so each unit requires... Okay, so I can literally set parallelism to 10. I probably shouldn't, though. How much infrastructure is it probably going to build? 24, okay. Setting to 8 would be fast, but at least somewhat reasonable, so... There we go. Okay. Construction project. It's doing 26. Alright. Why is it demanding peasantry? That might be a holdover from the last project. I think that was... Yeah. It was irrigation. I upgraded the irrigation here to rank 1. Okay. Right, so once I get this, I can start preparing for some more important stuff. Specifically, the reforms I need to get to meritocracy. I've been working towards that institution ever since I started. Well, seriously expanding state reach and considering bureaucratic reforms. Which, I'm gonna actually take a look and see how close I am again, just to review. Because I know for sure I still need some things. What exactly? Sale of Office 2, Tax Farming 2, Bureaucratic Hierarchy 1. Yep, I have those. Means of Recruitment 3? No. I would need Civil Examinations, Irregular Examinations. Is that the one? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So, Provincial Structure 2, Sovereign Courts 2. Yep. Still want to get rational divisions at some point. Because it's just a good law, period. Provides nothing but benefits. It expands state reach every year, it makes the administration cheaper, and increases administrative efficiency as well. All of that excellent. There is also Sovereign Courts 2. I would like to get a Sovereign Courts 3 because better stability, slightly better autonomy, better welfare. Although, average autonomy, yeah. That's going to be a little more difficult to deal with, especially since I have low legitimacy and stability and whatnot at the moment. I'm probably going to keep tenure regional for the time being. Plus the provincial corruption is annoying, but I do like the increased admin efficiency and welfare. I'd also like to reform to a spoils system soon. Increases, yeah, helps stability and influence. But the bureaucrats, also terms in office, which I need to deal with eventually, but I think there's a reason why I haven't done that. Bureaucratic Hierarchy 2 would be nice, but is expensive in the amount of state reach it requires. Yeah. Let's expand the bureaucracy. Probably should do that. Let's promote the aristocratic faction too. Keep the nobles happy, because I'm probably going to reform soon. Yeah, I lost about 600 men from an overseas trip. Shiva. I don't care. Impressive! So I'm a great power now, even though I think last month I got major status. Well, sometime in the last year. So I'm now 8th great power. Well, someone dropped. Oh, I'd have to consult the list of powers beforehand. I don't know. Oh well. Someone dropped, because when the last check, England was 8th. Now it's 7th. So yeah, I've got 433 myself and 213 for my subjects. At least in points. So my subjects have about the same amount of development as I do, so if I were to annex them, I would jump to about 800. Which would be enough score to get past Travancore. Because institution costs. Yeah. And scientific methods is going to make this easier and easier, isn't it? So, let's stop for now. Yeah? So, I had done a major reform. Although, calling it major isn't really that much. The main effect was it attacked my stability. and costed quite a few points. None of the estates were against this. I basically went from tax farming to tax officials for direct taxation, which makes it more effective, makes the base taxes, the direct taxes more efficient, and enables a couple new taxes, namely property tax and inheritance tax. This is all in trying to get to the next level, which doesn't share the requirements for, but I do need level 3 in direct and indirect taxation, so I'm at level 2 now. I'm making progress. I also went ahead and completed quality ideas, so now I have all the requirements, except for influence, in order to reform to the next stage of military organization. I'm still recovering from that reform, though. Although the recovery went at 1613. Yeah. It was painful. That was the main cost. It takes a long time to recover. So anyway, in events that happened, the war's over. Problem is, though, in the process, Vijayanagara decided to go ahead and take advantage of the fact that the Mamluks were not willing to join in a war. Yeah, they paid for it. Travancore was not willing to give anyone access, or well, wasn't willing to give them access, and I didn't need access. All I wanted was these territories right here, in order to boost my own development, and ensure that I get a province with at least true trade value, which is what I wanted. I wanted that province to ensure that I had the requirement for global trade, which is to have, well, a province in India, Southeast Asia, and Sub-Saharan Africa with trade value at least 2. Now for one for India, I just need to get this province all the way up to 2. It's currently at 1.3. But more investment should get there, especially once I start setting up trade. Still going to take time, though. I have also continued to send expeditions to South Africa, with the side effect being that I'm grabbing provinces left and right from the Europeans. It's actually quite nice. So long as it succeeds, I can try to grab a province, and yeah. It's likely to succeed. Likely enough, anyway. And this entire area is considered South African, so... Additionally, yeah, Independence Revolt, apparently. Truce with Bone? No, actually, it might have been released by Bone. Could have been that there were separatist rebels, created a core, etc. Yeah. I'm currently ignoring them at the moment. They're not interesting enough. They'll probably get eaten by a European country anyway. Bone also took back most of its territory. Well, I say take back, but they grabbed a bunch of territories that were colonized by the English. So, good for them. Also, I've decided to go ahead and rival the Mamluks. They've gotten way too powerful. I need to present myself as a means of countering their power. Hopefully the Turks are willing to cooperate with me on this, although they're not willing for an alliance right now because of how far away they are. Oh well. And finally, I finally put together the money in order to start constructing more capital infrastructure in my capital province. Once it's done, which will take some time, but it will get there. Once it's done, I will be able to get to the next reform in civil examination, since, yeah, I need to have either the Meritocracy institution or capital infrastructure of level 3 or higher. But once I get that, I'll be able to get other reforms, specifically the ones I need in order to start getting Meritocracy myself. Anyway, I've talked for long enough. So, I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.